What if humanity's first contact with aliens wasn't war, but a ritual so bizarre it left every soldier speechless? Today's Sci-Fi story will take you into that shocking moment and reveal a truth no one saw coming. Stay tuned till the end, because the twist will blow your mind. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more epic HFY stories every day. The first thing Captain Ryan noticed when the alien ship appeared in Earth's orbit was the silence. No warning sirens. No panic in the streets. Just the quiet hum of the command room as every radar screen lit up with an unknown signature. The ship was massive, bigger than any human station, shimmering with strange gold and blue light. No weapons visible. But Ryan had been in the Navy long enough to know that didn't mean it was harmless. "They're not answering our hails," said Officer Kim, her voice tight. "Keep trying," Ryan replied. For hours, nothing happened. The alien vessel just hovered above the Pacific, blocking out part of the sun. Cities beneath it were bathed in its shadow. Then, without warning, smaller craft detached from its underside, sleek, curved ships shaped like crescent moons. They moved gracefully through the clouds and began descending toward Earth. Everyone expected war. Fighter jets were scrambled, defense systems armed. But when the first alien delegation stepped onto the landing platform at the UN headquarters, the soldiers froze. They were beautiful, tall, graceful women with deep blue skin that shimmered like ocean waves, long pointed ears, and eyes that seemed to hold galaxies. Their clothing was unlike anything human, thin, flowing fabrics woven with gold threads, each layered like a work of art. But what made the soldiers exchange bewildered glances wasn't just their appearance. It was what happened next. The leader of the alien group, a stunning young woman with silver hair braided into an intricate crown, stepped forward. She smiled warmly, then slowly gripped the sides of her long dress and began to lift it. Ryan's eyes widened. The human diplomats shifted uncomfortably. A few soldiers coughed and looked away, unsure if this was some kind of insult, but the aliens didn't stop. Each of the female delegates followed her lead, lifting their gowns just enough to reveal a layer of dazzling, glowing fabric underneath like liquid starlight. It was mesmerizing. The alien leader spoke, her voice like soft chimes. "This is how we greet those we respect. We reveal the light we keep hidden. It means we trust you." Ren blinked. Trust? This was their way of showing peace? The media would have a field day with this. But before anyone could react, the alien leader took another step closer to Ryan. Specifically, her eyes locked on his, as if she had chosen him from the entire crowd. "You are human, Captain?" she asked. "Yes," Ryan replied cautiously. She tilted her head. "Then you are the one we have been sent to meet." Kim whispered to him, "Sir, why you?" Ryan had no idea. He had never met these beings before. But something about the way the alien leader was looking at him. It was like she knew him. And then she said something that made his pulse spike. "The war has already begun," she whispered. "But not the one you think." Ryan's stomach tightened. The soldiers shifted nervously. Around them, cameras flashed, news crews recorded every second. To the world, it looked like a ceremonial welcome. But Ryan could feel it in his bones. There was danger here. "Explain," he said quietly. The alien's smile didn't fade. She leaned just close enough for only him to hear. "There is an enemy hiding among your people. They will strike before the next sun sets, and when they do, our greeting will be the only thing that can save you." He had no idea what that meant. And then, before he could ask another question, she reached up and touched his chest right over his heart. Her fingers were cool, her touch electric. "Find me before nightfall," she said, "or Earth will burn." The guards stepped forward, unsure if they should intervene. But Ryan waved them off. The alien delegation turned and walked back to their ships, their dresses swaying, the hidden light beneath them shimmering like captured stars. Kim whispered, "Sir, what just happened?" Ryan didn't answer. His mind was spinning. The world thought they had just witnessed a harmless alien custom, strange, maybe a little amusing, but harmless. Only Ryan knew the truth. Something far darker was coming, and the key to stopping it was hidden under those dresses. Captain Ryan barely slept that night. The alien leader's words kept circling in his mind. "Find me before nightfall, or Earth will burn." It wasn't the kind of message you ignored. The entire world thought the day had been historic. A peaceful first contact wrapped in a bizarre but harmless alien custom. News channels replayed the scene again and again, joking about the glowing fabrics revealed beneath the alien gowns, calling it the most unusual handshake in history. But Ryan knew there was something darker beneath the smiles. At dawn, Ryan found himself summoned to a private room at the United Nations compound. Waiting for him was the same alien leader who had singled him out. She sat gracefully at the center of the chamber, her gown shimmering faintly in the sunlight streaming through the tall windows. Behind her stood two other alien women, both armed yet composed, their eyes sharp like guardians. Ryan sat across from her, keeping his voice firm. "You told me there's an enemy hiding among us. I need answers, now." The alien tilted her head slightly, as if studying his soul. "Humans see war only in ships and weapons," she said softly. "But our war begins inside trust, inside ritual. What we revealed yesterday was not fabric, it was energy. The light under our dresses binds us to truth. Only those who cannot reflect it are enemies." Ryan frowned. "So, that glowing layer wasn't just clothing?" She smiled faintly. "It is our way to show we carry no lies. To reveal it is to become vulnerable. In our culture, to greet another by unveiling it means we trust them not to strike us in our weakness." Ryan leaned forward. "And what does this have to do with Earth burning?" The alien leader's voice lowered, her eyes narrowing. "Because some of those who call themselves human cannot reflect light at all. They hide among you, parasites, shapeshifters. They will start the war before your armies even know whom to fight." Ryan's chest tightened. He wanted to dismiss it as a trick, some elaborate alien game, but deep down, he sensed the truth in her words. He had seen soldiers lie. He had seen politicians deceive. But the way these aliens glowed when they revealed themselves, it had felt genuine, almost impossible to fake. "Why me?" he asked finally. "Why did you choose me?" For the first time, her expression softened. "Because when we showed our light, you did not laugh, you did not mock. You did not turn away. You understood it was more than performance. That makes you rare among your kind." Her words left Ryan silent. He wasn't sure if he was being flattered or burdened. But before he could reply, a loud knock echoed through the chamber doors. An aide burst in, face pale. "Captain, urgent news. One of the defense ministers. He collapsed during the press conference. Doctors say his body, it wasn't human." Ryan shot to his feet. The alien leader's calm eyes never wavered. "It begins," she whispered. For the first time, Ryan realized this wasn't just about alien customs or strange greetings. This was a test of survival. Earth wasn't facing a war against the aliens who revealed their light. It was facing something already inside its walls. And as he looked back at the alien leader, still sitting tall and regal, Ryan understood that the secret hidden beneath their dresses wasn't meant to amuse humanity. It was meant to save it. The UN press hall was supposed to be calm that morning. Dozens of cameras, flashing lights, and reporters filled the room, eager to hear updates from world leaders after yesterday's shocking first contact. Some expected peace treaties, others feared declarations of war. Instead, they got something no one was prepared for. The defense minister of Europe stood at the podium, his face pale and sweating. He was supposed to reassure the world. His speech had been written, polished and approved. But as he began reading, his voice cracked. His hands trembled. Captain Ryan, sitting in the front row beside the alien leader, felt his gut twist. Something wasn't right. The minister's words came out slow, heavy, almost unnatural. Then, it happened in front of live cameras. The minister clutched his chest. His skin rippled like water disturbed by a stone. His eyes turned black. Gasps erupted. Across the hall, journalists screamed, dropping their cameras. Soldiers raised their weapons. "Get back!" Ryan shouted, pushing the alien leader behind him. The minister's body convulsed violently before splitting open. A horrific creature burst free, its body a twisted mockery of flesh and metal, its limbs sharp and glistening. Reporters scrambled, tripping over chairs. Panic filled the room. The alien leader stepped forward, calm even in chaos. She raised her hands, and her gown shimmered. In one motion, she revealed the glowing light beneath again. The alien energy pulsed through the room, casting a radiant wave that illuminated everything. The creature screamed. Where the light touched its skin, black smoke rose. It writhed and thrashed, unable to withstand the glow. Ryan's mind raced. This is it. This is what she meant. Soldiers, hold fire. He ordered, let the light weaken at first. For the first time, the soldiers hesitated but obeyed. The alien leader's gown flared like a burning sun. The creature's body cracked apart, its black skin peeling under the radiance until it collapsed into ash on the polished floor. Silence fell. Cameras captured every moment. The world had just seen their first shapeshifter exposed and destroyed. Ryan turned to the alien leader, breathless. "You knew this would happen." She met his eyes, her expression grave. "Yes, and this is only the beginning. There are more among you. They wear your faces. They sit in your councils. They command your armies. If you cannot find them before they strike, your planet will fall in one night." Ryan's jaw tightened. "Then we find them, every last one." The alien smiled faintly, but her eyes betrayed sorrow. "Be careful, Captain. The enemy does not fear your weapons. They fear only one thing." She glanced at her shimmering gown. Truth. Before Ryan could respond, alarms blared outside. Soldiers rushed in, shouting. Another shapeshifter detected inside the compound. Chaos erupted again. But this time, Ryan was ready. The alarms screamed through the UN compound, echoing like war drums. Soldiers rushed to secure doors, while reporters were shoved out by security forces. Ryan pushed through the chaos, the alien leader close at his side, her guardians moving like shadows behind her. "Where's the breach?" Ryan barked at a lieutenant. "East wing, sir. 2 guards down, no visual confirmation on the hostile." The man shouted, his face pale. Ryan's instincts screamed danger. Shapeshifters could look like anyone. For all he knew, the lieutenant in front of him wasn't even human. The alien leader seemed to sense his hesitation. She placed a calm hand on his arm. "The enemy cannot withstand the light. If you doubt one, make them reveal. That is your weapon." Ryan glanced at her glowing gown, then at the terrified human soldiers around them. "You expect me to ask my men to start lifting dresses?" He muttered grimly. The alien gave a faint smile. "Truth has many forms, but it always shines." Before he could reply, gunfire cracked in the east wing. Screams followed. Ryan sprinted down the corridor, boots slamming the marble floor, weapon raised. The alien women moved silently behind him, faster than any human could. The hallway ahead was littered with debris. 2 soldiers lay unconscious, their armor shredded. At the far end, a figure staggered, one of the compound guards, uniform torn, blood on his face. "Help me," the man cried. It attacked me, please." Ryan froze, his instincts burned. Something was off. The alien leader whispered. "Look at his eyes." Ryan focused. The man's eyes, wide with panic, flashed for just a second, black, oily, inhuman. Down! Ryan roared, pulling his sidearm. The creature dropped its disguise instantly, its human shell peeling away like wet paper. Its body stretched into something grotesque, too many arms, a mouth lined with jagged teeth, claws scraping the walls. It lunged. Ryan fired. The bullets ripped through its flesh, but the creature barely slowed. Soldiers screamed, opening fire. Sparks and smoke filled the corridor. The monster tore through desks and walls like they were paper. The alien leader stepped forward, calm as ever. She lifted her gown, the light beneath flaring brighter than before. A wave of shimmering radiance burst outward, flooding the hallway. The creature shrieked, its skin bubbling as the light carved through it. It stumbled, weakened, thrashing desperately against the glow. Ryan charged, unloading his rifle point-blank into its chest. The alien women moved with him, blades of crystal sliding into their hands. Together, they cut the shapeshifter down. With a final screech, the creature collapsed, its body dissolving into black ash. Breathing hard, Ryan lowered his weapon. Around them, the corridor was wrecked, walls scorched, smoke curling toward the ceiling. The alien leader's eyes met his. "Do you understand now?" Ryan nodded slowly. "Yeah, I understand. We can't fight them alone." She stepped closer, her voice a whisper meant only for him. "Then let me show you the deeper truth. The dresses you laugh at, they are not only custom, they are shield, memory, weapon. If Earth is to survive, you must learn to wield them." Ryan stared at her, stunned. The idea of a hardened human soldier learning to fight with something so strange, so alien, almost felt like a joke. But after what he had just seen, he wasn't laughing. "Teach me," he said finally. The alien leader's smile returned, soft, almost relieved. "Then perhaps your world has a chance." The following day, the Great Assembly Chamber in Geneva was packed with world leaders, generals, and alien envoys. The world demanded answers after 2 shapeshifters had been exposed inside the UN compound. Fear had spread like wildfire. Was anyone safe? Could anyone be trusted? The alien leader stepped onto the stage, her silver hair glinting under the chamber's bright lights. Ryan stood beside her, every eye watching. Cameras broadcast the moment live to millions across the planet. The alien raised her voice, calm but firm. "Your world cannot win this war with weapons alone. The enemy wears your faces. They speak your words. Only truth can strip their disguise. Today, your captain will learn our custom. Today, we will see who among you still hides." A murmur rippled through the chamber. All eyes turned to Ryan. He swallowed hard. Yesterday, he had fought monsters in the shadows. Now he was expected to stand before the world and lift a dress. The thought felt absurd, but the alien leader's words carried power. One of her guardians stepped forward, offering Ryan a folded garment of shimmering fabric. It looked delicate, almost fragile, yet when he touched it, warmth spread through. His hands like energy flowing straight into his chest. "This is a veil of light," the alien leader explained. "When you reveal it, your heart's truth is exposed. If you carry deceit, the fabric will not glow. If you carry courage, it will shine." Ryan hesitated. Soldiers, politicians, and alien envoys stared at him in silence. He had led men in war, commanded ships through fire, but this felt more terrifying than any battlefield. Finally, he nodded. Slowly, he draped the garment over himself. It clung to his uniform, catching the chamber's light. For a heartbeat, nothing happened. Then, the fabric shimmered soft at first, then brighter, glowing like a hidden star. Gasps filled the hall. The alien leader smiled. "He carries no falsehood. He is ready." But then, something unexpected happened. One of the generals in the front row leapt to his feet. "This is madness," he shouted. "Parlor tricks from aliens. You cannot expect us to bow to some glowing cloth." The alien leader tilted her head calmly. Then reveal yourself, human general. If you are truth, the light will accept you. The general's face darkened. I will not humiliate myself in front of these creatures. Ryan's instincts screamed again. He stepped forward. General, put it on. Prove it to the world. The chamber grew tense. Soldiers raised their weapons. Leaders whispered. Under the pressure of millions watching, the general finally snatched the garment from Ryan's hands and threw it across his shoulders. For a moment, silence. The fabric shimmered faintly, then went black. Dead, lifeless, as if it had been smothered. Gasps erupted. The general's eyes widened. His skin rippled. Before anyone could react, his jaw split open into a grotesque maw, and his arms twisted into clawed limbs. Another shapeshifter. Right in the middle of the world's highest council, panic filled the chamber. Leaders scrambled, soldiers raised weapons, reporters screamed. But Ryan didn't move. He had expected this. He raised his voice above the chaos. Stay calm. The light exposes them, now we fight. The alien leader lifted her gown, her radiance bursting forth. The creature hissed, writhing under the glow. Soldiers fired. The chamber shook with gunfire and screams. When the shapeshifter finally collapsed, black smoke rising from its carcass, the chamber was left in stunned silence. Ryan stood tall, the glowing fabric still draped over his chest. He looked at the cameras broadcasting to the world. This is how we fight them, he said. Not just with bullets, but with truth. The world had just witnessed the first human to wield the alien custom dot, and the war had officially gone public. The world was no longer in denial. After the exposure of the shapeshifter general, Earth had awakened to a terrifying truth. The enemy was everywhere. News broadcasts showed governments scrambling, cities locking down, and entire armies preparing for war. Yet no weapon, no missile, no bomb could reveal the hidden threat. Only the strange alien custom, the glowing garments of truth, could unmask the enemy. That night, Captain Ryan stood on a rooftop in Geneva, staring at the sky. Above him, the alien mothership still hung like a silent guardian. Around him, soldiers patrolled nervously, watching shadows as if each might sprout claws. The alien leader appeared beside him, her silver hair catching the moonlight. The final strike comes at dawn, she said softly. Ryan turned to her. How do you know? Because this is how they always attack, she replied. We fought them on other worlds. They wait until hope falters, then they reveal themselves all at once. When the sun rises, they will try to drown your cities in fire. Ryan's chest tightened. And you've stopped them before? The aliens. Eyes darkened. No world has stopped them, not yet. For a long moment, silence hung between them. Then Ryan clenched his fists. Then Earth will be the first. At dawn, the war began. Across the horizon, black ships burst from the ocean, rising like monsters from the deep. Skies filled with shrieking forms as hundreds of shapeshifters shed their disguises, tearing through buildings, ripping into defenses. Explosions shook the earth, but humanity did not stand alone. The alien fleet descended from the mothership, their crafts glowing like stars in the gray morning. Together, humans and aliens fought side by side. Bullets and energy beams ripped through the sky. Fire and light clashed above burning cities. In the heart of the chaos, Ryan led the charge. Draped in the alien veil of light, he fought through wave after wave of shapeshifters. Wherever he moved, soldiers rallied. Wherever the veil glowed, enemies burned. But the battle turned when the largest of the creatures appeared, a towering beast, twice the height of any building, dripping with shadow, its roar shaking the earth. Soldiers froze, terror rooting them. In place, the alien leader stepped forward, her gown blazing brighter than ever before. She revealed all of her light, her entire body surrounded by radiant energy. But even her glow began to falter under the beast's power. Ryan saw it. She couldn't hold alone. Without hesitation, he tore away his uniform jacket and lifted the veil higher, wrapping it around both of them. His heart thundered. If truth is our weapon, then let's fight together. The veil exploded in brilliance, their lights merging into a single blinding storm. Soldiers shielded their eyes. Cameras went white. The beast screamed as the light consumed it, its monstrous form cracking apart until it collapsed into dust. When the glow faded, silence filled the battlefield. Smoke rose from the ruins, but the sky was clear. The ships of the shapeshifters burned, crumbling into the sea. Humanity had survived. Ryan lowered the veil, breathing hard. The alien leader looked at him with eyes shimmering like the dawn. "You understand now," she whispered. "Our custom was never about dresses. It was about revealing what lies beneath. Trust, truth, the only thing the enemy cannot mimic." Ryan nodded slowly. "And today, it saved us all." Across the world, people cheered. Soldiers raised their weapons in triumph. Cameras captured the image of a human captain standing beside an alien queen, both draped in the same shining light. For the first time in history, Earth was united, not just as humans, but as part of something greater. The bizarre custom had become the symbol of survival. And the war for truth had only just begun.